Hi, I'm Richard Byrne. In this video, I'm going to show you 5 good places to find audio to use in your multimedia projects. And before I do that, I want to point out that I do have a guide to finding media for classroom projects, and you can get that guide by clicking the link in the description of this video. Now, the first place I like to go is Pixabay.com for their music section, and they also have a sound effects section. So let's say I want to get some nice smooth jazz music, and I want some smooth jazz to be in the background of one of my projects. Well, I might say that I like this Best Jazz Club in New Orleans music. Let's say I've previewed it before I use it in my classroom. You can see I have Safe Search turned on. Let's go ahead and download that file. And you can see that I've now downloaded it. It's up there in my downloads in my Chrome web browser. And we can see here, say thanks to the creator. And if you want to, you can just copy that information to cite the person who provided that music. Now, if you look at the Pixabay license, you'll notice that it's not required to provide the citation, but it is very much appreciated and a good habit to be in anyway. Now, let's say I want to have some audio sound effects, like, maybe a car horn. And we can see there's a car horn. And I like that sound effect. So again, I'll just hit that download button. And again, I can copy the citation information so that I can give credit to the source of that sound effect. In this case here, there's 101 royalty-free car horn sound effects available. Now, speaking of sound effects, another place that I've often gone for sound effects over the years is a place called Sound Bible. It's been around for a long time. There is a lot of advertising on the site, and you do have to check the attribution license carefully before you use it. But let's say I get my airplane landing, and we can play that back right there. And let's say that I like it. Well, then I can go ahead and download that MP3 or that WAV file for it. And again, there's the attribution information. It's a 3.0. So you do have to give credit to Daniel Simeon for this little recording when you use it. Next up, a relatively new place, Openverse, which used to be the Creative Commons search tool, also has audio available. And let's say we want something related to a dog for audio. And anytime I do that, we're going to see here, Batman Loves My Dog. It's going to be all files that have dog in the name. So this is going to be music that has dog in the title. I can play it back, and if I like it, let's say, give it a little play. And let's say I like that music. So let's go ahead and get this audio. And that's going to take me to the place where I can get that audio, which in this case is Jamendo, where I can then get that downloaded file. Now, the nice thing about Openverse is that it does search multiple sources for the audio files. It's not just searching its own records. Now, let's take a look at another place. That's Dig CC Mixter, where you can find instrumental music for films and videos and music for video games and all kinds of other things. Let's say I want to get some instrumental music. I'm going to click on that dig button right there. And we're going to see that there are 1,391 audio files here, and we can play them back. And if I like that one, again, we can download that, and we do have to give credit to the musicians, so we can just copy that citation information and use it accordingly. You'll notice here on Dig CC Mixter that there is a search function in the upper right hand corner. There's also filters where you can filter according to a license, free for commercial use, royalty free, CC plus license, and you can look for most recent, latest, magic sort, or all time. And you can see here I have instrumental only currently turned on. And now the fifth place that I will often go when looking for audio files to use in my projects is the Internet Archive. Now I should point out that I would not send students here on their own unsupervised because there's not a lot of filtering here. But you can find lots and lots of audio, including a humongous collection of Grateful Dead recordings. But we might also see old-time radio, 78 RPMs and cylinder recordings, or let's just go to all audio. And we can find all kinds of audio files. Oh, it encountered an error. Let's try that one more time. There we go. And now we have all these collections of audio files, most of which you can download as MP3s. And again, make sure you preview it before using it in your project, in your classroom, and make sure you give attribution information where required. So those are 5 good places to find audio for your multimedia projects. As always, for more things like this, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and for a written guide to finding media for classroom projects, click the link in the description down below.